August 5th, 1950. Can you imagine a man flying straight into death, knowing the sky itself had become a coffin of fire? On this date during the Korean War, Major Louis J. Sebille, a U.S. Air Force pilot, made a decision so chilling that even hardened soldiers watching from below spoke of it as if it were a nightmare. Leading his F-51 Mustang on a close air support mission near Hamchang, Sebille's plane was torn by enemy anti-aircraft fire, his body already gravely wounded, and the cockpit filling with the acrid stench of burning fuel. Instead of bailing out or turning away, he chose a path that seemed almost ghostly in its inevitability. He aimed his crippled aircraft directly at a concentration of North Korean troops and trucks, transforming himself and his flaming machine into a living weapon. Witnesses later described the sky shuddering with the thunderous impact, fragments of his plane scattering like shards of bone, while enemy soldiers were consumed in fire and steel. It wasn't just bravery, it was a horrific spectacle of sacrifice, the kind that leaves an imprint like a scar on those who see it. The eerie silence that followed his crash was broken only by the crackle of burning wreckage, a moment that made comrades question what they would have done in the same seat. Sebille's act earned him the Medal of Honor posthumously, but the horror of that burning plunge, the smell of smoke, the screams, the sudden stillness, made his sacrifice unforgettable. Would you have the courage to steer into hell itself, knowing your last breath would be fire and ash, just to save men on the ground? That is the haunting question left behind by the story of Louis J. Sebille.